How's it going, boys and girls? Today we're gonna find the volume of irregular figures made of unit cubes. So last time that I met with you guys, or I had a video posted, it looked like this. And it was kind of easy. All you really had to do was count the cubes. You know, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now today you will still be counting cubes to find the volume, but they're gonna be irregular. So there's actually like some cubes hiding in there that you can't really see. Like if I told you to count the cubes, you would say there's only 6 on the bottom, but there's actually 3 more that you can't see. They're under this cube, and under this in the back. So today I'm going to help you guys find those hidden cubes to be able to find the volume of an irregular shape. Okay, so there's really 2 steps. Oh, and by the way, I'll be using a thing called dot paper. And if you ever want to or isometric paper, if you want to do some art with this, it's really cool. All you have to do is just go on the internet, Google dot paper. I like to put PDF at the end. And then you first link, you just start clicking on some links. Like for example, the first link, obviously I've already clicked on it because it's purple, and they have different types of dot paper or isometric paper that you guys can use to download and print if you have a printer at home to make some 3D shapes. To find the volume of irregular shapes, there's 3 steps. Step 1, analyze. How many layers do I have? Step 2, count them. And step 3, add. So if you look right here, I have 3 layers, okay? And then, so I kind of broke it up into 3, see? The bottom one's layer 1, the middle one's layer 2. I put the top one as layer 3. But there could be way more than 3. There could be 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 layers. So that's why I always start at the bottom as number 1, because there will always be a bottom to every irregular shape. All right, and then the next step is just go ahead and count the layers. How many cubes are on each layer? So it's hard to see because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only see 6 cubes, but there's actually 3 more hidden. There's one underneath this one underneath that one, and there's one in the back. So I kind of drew it for you guys to see how it looked out. Like remember, these are the only ones that you guys could see, but there's these 3 that are hidden right there. So all you have to do is kind of visualize it, and then you count how many cubes there are. So on this one, there are 9 cubes. If you don't believe me, go ahead and count. In the middle layer, there are 3 cubes. See this middle layer right here? Layer number 2. There are actually 3 cubes. That's what it would look like. And then the last one that one's the easiest. I don't even have to show it. There is only 1 cube. And then the third step is add the cubes. Add, since it says add. So the third step is just add them all up. That's 4. 4 plus 9 is 13 cubic, so that's what they are, units. So we have 13 cubic units in this figure right here. Pretty cool. So let me try one. Let me try an easy one first, and then I'll do a hard one next. So here we go. Here's an easy one. Analyze. How many layers? Well, I see 1 layer there and 2 layers there. So there's only 2 layers. So I would write layer 1. That's my bottom layer. And let me write better so you guys can see. Layer 2. That's my top layer. Okay. Now I'm on step 2. Count the units. So let me count. Let me start with the bottom layer. This one's kind of cool because they're both the same, right? So I really don't have to visualize that much. All I'm going to do is visualize the bottom layer or the top layer because it's right there. So I'm just going to count the layers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count the cubes. There's 8 cubes on the top or the bottom, which means there's also 8 on the other one. So a total of, so step 3 is adding them, 16 unit cubes. Or you can say 16 cubic, because this is how you write for volume, 16 cubic units. So the volume for this one is 16 cubic units. Now that was an easy one. Let's do a hard one. Yeah, this one looks cool. First step, how many layers? Okay, so I see there's 1 layer here, 1, there's a layer, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 layers. So I would go layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, and layer 5. So you write those down so that way you can find the answers to them. Oops, did I go too far? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I already wrote them down right there. And now I just got to find how many are on layer 1. So I kind of visualized, if you kind of look at it, this bottom layer is actually a 2 by 3. So it's a 2 by 3. So that's kind of easy to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can just multiply 2 times 3, which equals 6. So the bottom layer has 6. That's my first layer. And then, oh, look at this one. We've seen this before. These are those 3 ones. So those, remember, look like this. So my second layer looks like this. So that means it has 3. My next layer looks like that as well. It also has 3. And then my last 2 are easy. That's a 1 and a 1. And that's step 2. All right, now step 3, add them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the answer should be 14 cubic units. So I should have 14 cubic units is the answer to that. And that's how you do it. All right, now let's have you guys try one. Go ahead and do this one. Go ahead and pause the video and I'll show you what the answer is. Okay, so if you did it right, you should have noticed step 1, analyze how many layers are there. There are 2 layers, layer 1 and layer 2. Okay, and then step 2, count the unit cubes for each layer. Well, on the bottom layer, there is actually, I'm gonna use red. 1, 2, 3, and there's one behind it, 4. And then on the top layer, there's just 1. So that one's so then step 3, you add them. So it's 5 cubic units. Did you guys get that, boys and girls? If you did, awesome job. If not, try the next one. Okay, go ahead and try number 2. Try this one. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one. Okay, boys and girls, let's see how you guys did. Okay, step 1, analyze. How many layers are there? You should have put 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Step 2, count the unit cubes for each layer. Well, on the bottom, you should have noticed it's really a 2 by 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So you should have got 6 cubes on the bottom. And the bottom is the same as the middle, which is also 6. And that top layer, the third layer, that one's the easiest one of all. How many are there? 2. And then, of course, the last step is you add them. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14 cubic units. All right, boys and girls, I hope you got that one right. If not, last one. Here's the challenge one, boys and girls. Try this one. This one's hard. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video on that one and you guys try it. Or no, you guys pause the video and try it. All right, you guys are back? Awesome, let's check it out. How many layers are there? Let's see here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So Mr. Green's gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. All right. The top layer is the bottom layer is the hardest. The first layer is the hardest. So let's see how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's actually 1 back there. So there's 5. Did you guys get 5 for the bottom layer? The second layer, there's only 2. That one's not too bad. And then the last ones are kind of easy. That one has 1 and 1. Okay, and then of course the last step is to add them up. Should have got 7, 8, 9 cubic units. All right, boys and girls, I hope you had a good time on that one. Now that you're done, I want you guys to go on to iExcel. So on iExcel, I want you guys to do EE14. It'll start off easy, and then it'll get a lot more rigorous as you move on. So it's pretty cool stuff. And remember, if you are bored and you want to do some art, use some dot paper or isometric paper. It's really cool. 3D shapes. Cool. And have a good day. I miss you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys. And see you on the next video.